Maybe your father left when you were very young. One day you saw him that morning, and then you came back from school, and that was it. You found the couch where he sits on empty. He's never been back, never seen him again. Maybe one day he shows up when you're grown up and you're bitter. Or maybe it's just both your parents. They told you can never amount to anything. Maybe they thought you had some kind of a disability or some kind of a shortcoming. Or maybe they thought the other kids, your brothers and sisters, are doing much better than you. They thought maybe you lack some discipline or some kind of commitment. Maybe you just couldn't concentrate on one thing and you were just all over the place while the other kids were always doing better, and you felt rejected. Or even it could be in school. You tried so hard to do good, but no matter how much good you did, some of your friends or your teacher never accepted any good move from you. No matter how much you tried to please anybody, they hated you. Maybe because of how you look, the color of your skin maybe. Maybe it's because of you being a genius of some kind. Maybe they found it cool not to be so good in math and to play around and to be updated, to have the right shoes, the right dress, and you were born to just study. You were just a nerd and you just got rejected for no good reason. Maybe you grew up and you found yourself a lover, and one day she or he just told you, I think we should let this relationship go, for no good reason, or maybe for a reason that you cannot control. And they totally leave you alone. They leave you desperate and in a bad place. You try to call them, they never call back. You try to beg them, to ask them again and again. You try to promise them that you will be good, and they don't hear you. Then you try to fall back to your friends, and your friends told you, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Basically, your friends maybe wanted you to be rejected, and so they reject you too. Personally, I've gone through that. I've been rejected by a loved one that I once decided to love, and when she left, I was devastated because my friends too left, and I felt so rejected. Or maybe it's just at work. This boss does not accept anything from you. They overwork you, they overuse you, and they are not trying to reward you for anything. And they kind of sideline you, and all you have seen in your life is rejection. Well, let me tell you one thing today. There is one single thing that you can use to fight back. Don't ever fight rejection by rejecting other people. Let your vengeance not be hateful. Let your vengeance not be violent. You have to always return with love. Only love can win. When someone rejects you, the only antidote, the only cure, the only biggest vengeance is for you to become so good in what you do. So good in what you do. So good such that the world gets to notice you. There is no way the world will not notice you if you become the best you can. Every human being is capable of doing much beyond what we can imagine. Every human is capable of becoming genius in one or two things in life. The only way you can beat someone who told you you're good for nothing is by working so hard and so smart, so diligently, and make sure you become so good. Make sure the person that they thought is useless, the person that they thought cannot do anything, is the person that is saving their lives tomorrow. It is the person that their children are looking up to. I'll give you an example of me again. I once started an organization of young people, and I was rejected by some of their parents. Some of the parents pulled out their children out of my organization. But later on, I was being paid by the same people to just hang out with their kids. That was when I was younger. And I realized the reason why they came back and they paid me for it is not because I cried out and wallowed in my pain and all that. It's because I went and became so good at what I wanted to do. So good such that they could not ignore me. They could never ignore me, to a point whereby they ended up paying me to be able to do what they rejected me for in the first place. So my friends, my dear friends, don't cry, don't think it's the end of the world if you're rejected. If you're rejected and you're pushed back, get back up. Wipe your tears, wipe yourself up, get yourself together, and focus on that one thing that you have to be good at. Your purpose in this life is to grow. Your purpose is to grow and become great. Your purpose is to grow and become great, and also to do great things in a great way, to change the world, to improve your environment, to improve the lifestyle of the people around you, to build humanity. That is your sole purpose as a human being. So, rejection should only serve as fuel to propel you towards your destiny. Make rejection your fuel.